Hey guys, welcome back, Bushcraft family, with another video. And guess what? I'm going to do a market review. I haven't done one of these in a while, and just see how it goes. There are some people still say they enjoy them and whatnot, and actually pay attention to them to see what the growing market is on certain produce. Now, some of these you may go to the market and get these before they do go up and stuff like that, and it works out good. But let's stop the jibber jabbering and let's get to business here. Let's see if we still have this stuff that works. Yeah, I'm down here in the corner here. So this is a market review for May 17th. There'll be another one coming out Thursday or Friday, but I figured this would be a good one just to get in here the middle of the week. Over here you see we have our top 5, and this is usually the top 5 things we need to look at for changes or shortages. Italian parsley is under alert. Pears, small pears are limited. That's something to keep an eye on there. Peas, snow, and snap peas. Demand is exceeded supply. So everybody's wanting those snap peas before the others. 4 is peppers and chilies. Eastern supplies have improved. Western supplies are limited. The market is high but steady. Pineapple. Production and volume have improved on 6C and 7C, which is count in the size of the container it's in. Size 5 is still very light. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down to it. We're going to go to asparagus here. The delayed Peruvian vessel is causing a slight spike in Eastern market, but should settle down some. Larger sizing will remain tight, and quality is reported as good. And as you can see, red text means we got an alert on avocados. I remember a few years ago, avocados were, depending on your area, avocados were scarce and very small and not very ripe. You had to keep them for a while before they'd actually get ripe and whatnot. And that was because of the shortage. And right now it says Mexican markets have stabilized. 48 count and larger will remain at a premium compared to 60 and 70 count qualities. There we go. That's a little bit better. 60 or 70 count qualities. Overall taste and quality are excellent. That's a good thing. Green beans. Eastern bean supplies is scattered, but quality is good. Demand is fair, and the market is steady. The Western market is steady as production ramps up. In the desert, demand is moderate. Berries. Blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Blackberry supplies are increasing, quality is good, and prices are decreasing. Good. Blueberries. Supplies and quality are very good, and markets are steady with volume coming from multiple areas. Raspberry supplies have increased, quality is good, and the markets are decreasing. Let's go up to the top up here. We got strawberries. I like how they put strawberries in their own little category here, instead of sticking them with the other berries. Supplies are light due to volume from southern to central California, cooler weather, quality remains good, stronger markets. Broccoli and cauliflower. We got broccoli. Markets have increased due to lighter yields and higher demand. Some local regions are light, which is increasing West Coast demand. Supplies are meeting demand. The cauliflower market is decreasing as demand is moderate and supplies are improving. Wasn't too much longer ago that cauliflower was on the craze. Everybody was making pizza crust and, weird bread things, and it was going crazy, and they couldn't keep up with the demand, but it seems to start slacking off now. Celery. Supplies are light, and the market remains firm. Relief is not anticipated until Selena starts up in June. And we have another alert. Citrus, lemons, oranges, and limes. Lemons are running mostly large, 115 count or larger, with smaller supplies tight. Lime markets remain stable, and holiday demand is increasing. The crop is currently peaking at 200 count to 230 count, and yields on 175 count increasing. Larger size are still, we've got to go down here for the next page, limited in supplies. Navel oranges are peaking on 36 count, 40, and 56 count, and small sizes are very tight. We go down here to cucumbers. Eastern supplies and quality are good. The market is stronger. Western volumes and quality are improving. The market is lower. Eggplant. Oof. I love some eggplant. Eastern supplies are light. Demand is improving and market is increasing. Western demand is good and the market is steady. Grapes, green and red. Supplies are steady, and Mexico is underway with green seedless and red grapes. To start within the next week, the market is tiered as importers work to clear inventory. That's good to know. You may see some cheap grapes coming out. Lettuce, leaf, iceberg, and romaine. Iceberg market is active and firm with various growers at different levels of supply. Leaf supplies are tight and the market is firm with moderate strong demand. Supplies expected to improve. Romaine quality is improving. Supplies are tight. Market is firm. And demand is strong with suppliers meeting current demand. Melons, honeydews, and cantaloupes. Got an alert here, folks. Offshore cantaloupes volume is declining and demand has increased, causing the market to spike. Honeydew imports are finishing with Mexico. Availability and quality is strong. So note, the market is spiking with cantaloupes. That means the price of cantaloupes will go up if you haven't already seen it. Onions, red, white, and yellow. Red is under alert, so yellow supplies are increasing. Red onion supplies are limited for the next 2 weeks. Yellow and white markets are declining while red onions are steady. We got peppers, green, red, and yellow. Eastern green bell pepper supplies are light. The demand is good. New growing areas and weather are impacting supply, and the market is increasing. Red and yellows are limited, demand is good, and the markets are increasing. Western supplies and market are steady with moderate demand. We have our potatoes. Supplies are very light on 40 to 50 count. From most suppliers, 90 to 120 count. And I'm going to go ahead and explain the count. Whenever I say 40 to 50 count, each fruit or vegetable has its own crate that they use, a carton, whatever you want to call it. And how many ever that you get in that crate, they count. Now, if it's a big, say like potatoes, if it's really big, you get less count in a crate. And if it's real small, then you get a lot more. So the more expensive ones or the higher quality ones are the bigger ones. The biggers are always better. And so when I say 40 to 50 count, those are the bigger ones, and the 90 to 120 are the smaller ones. And that's how they determine crates and everything. They charge by those. Anyways, this will continue throughout the summer months. Demand is following supply. According to markets, are steady on large and lower on the smaller size. Quality is good. Then we got our squash, zucchini and yellow squash. And I have, in my area, yellow squash is very scarce. I don't know. All we have like at Aldi's is just the regular zucchini. Eastern zucchini and yellow squash supplies are steady. Quality and demand are good, and the market is improving. Western squash is transitioning this week as Mexico finishes and California starts. No gaps are expected. Demand is light and the market is steady. And the reason I say this about the yellow squash is I still pay attention to these market reviews. I read them every week, and this is how, if I'm going to go buy stuff and I see 2 weeks ago that there's going to be a shortage or something, that the price is going up, sometimes I'll wait to buy that stuff just because of alerts and things, shortages or price spikes, things like that. And here we go with our tomatoes. Round market continues to improve with increasing availabilities out of Florida. Grape and cherry markets remain stable with steady volume and normal demand. Roma markets are increasing due to declining volumes out of Mexico. And we got an alert on hothouse. Cocktail tomatoes are extremely tight and demand exceeds supply. And these are tomatoes that are grown in a greenhouse, if you didn't know. And here we have what we call a reality check. Kind of breaks down everything that we've already talked about and maybe a few other things in here. But we've got our supply on the left and our price on the right. So anything that starts moving into the alert, and if you see here on the left, it says our supply is high, increasing, steady, and decreasing. On the right here, we have our price, which is on the outside low, decreasing, steady, and increasing. So we kind of have to pay attention to where this falls. Arugula is steady and steady for the price, which is good. We got asparagus. It's the same. And if you look over here on the Brussels sprouts, supply is decreasing. So are the green beans. And if you look over here, the price is increasing. So that you can kind of see a trend in this. We're going to scroll down here a little bit to cabbage. Again, it's increasing on both increasing on the price and decreasing on supply. We got cauliflower, looks good. Celery, corn, and cucumbers. It looks like cucumbers, the prices are increasing slightly on the cucumbers. We have garlic, which is pretty steady with the garlic. We did have some issues not too long ago with the garlic prices going up, but it seems to tethered off a little bit, and pretty steady on all the lettuces. Mushrooms, onions look good. And then we have our red onions right here. We got alert on the supply and the price. Same thing down here if you look at our peas and peppers. Go down here a little bit more and we see our spinach is increasing and the price is increasing. So might want to pay attention to that. Good thing I planted a bit of spinach. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and scoot down here to the fruit, and we've already seen avocados, which the price is increasing and the supply is not so good. And we go down here to citrus, and we can see lemons, limes, and oranges all through here. Price is going high, which I have seen orange juice go quite high. Melons and pineapple are on the alerts too. So there you guys have it. That is our market review for the month of May, and this is for May 17th, which has already occurred, but gives us kind of an idea of what we have to look for on upcoming market as we go forward. And this is what the farmers look for. So when you see something like this, when the farmers are having, they put these alerts out and stuff, we may not see this for another month. So it's a great way to get a jump start on some of these things that we may be thinking of purchasing in the future. Until next time, like always, God bless.